Welcome to the new Geo Neo Productions radio show, Fright Night Radio! Yay! And we have a special crew with us this evening. Ronnie, the Wolfman Taylor.
Hello, everybody.
And Jeremy Connell. Hey!
Hello.
And let's get on to our new radio show. Tonight we talk about American Werewolf in London 35th anniversary. Yay!
Oh, wow.
Alrighty, everybody. Boy, that's definitely different. I used to be able to have that music a lot louder, but I guess because we're doing a live show now, they've changed it a little bit, so that'll work. So, tonight we're talking about American Werewolf in London, 35th anniversary. Can you believe it's been 35 years?
Wow, that long?
Well, boy, that's about as long as my lifespan.
35 years, that's younger than I am.
No, you're older than 35 years.
That's what I said, that's younger than I am.
I know, I'm messing with you.
So, I don't know how old I was when that movie came out.
I wasn't even born yet.
He wasn't born yet? Wow.
Dang, that's a surprise.
I'm only 22.
We're older than you. I'm older than dirt.
I am not going to say how old I am. Everybody has to guess. Same age I was 2 days ago, so yeah. Oh, it came out in 1981, okay.
Yeah, came out. It's longer than your butthole. Sorry, I had to throw that joke in.
Right.
Yes, we can say obscenities on this show if we want to.
Oh, cool.
Not too violent though. We're not censored like radio stations are, but anyways, I want to welcome everybody to our show. We basically what we do is we talk about horror films in general, you know. So tonight we're going to talk about American Werewolf in London. It came out in 1981 and was directed by John Landis. He wrote the script when he was 19 years old, and it took over a decade or more before he could actually get the funding for the film. He basically got the funding from the success of Animal House. So,
oh, wow.
But I'm really excited about the release of a special Blu-ray restoration edition on Tuesday. Most likely, I'll buy the digital copy, but I don't know. I might get the physical one. I don't know. It depends on. I might rent the if it's available to rent. I'll rent the version of it first and see what it's about and everything, you know. But
cool.
And if they don't have it available on the PlayStation Network, then I'll buy the physical version if I can find it. But there's so many special editions coming out this next 2 months. We have 2 other films that are coming out also on Blu-ray that will be a future radio show we're going to talk about. I believe it's actually going to be 2 weeks from the night we'll be talking about Phantasm. Because Phantasm is getting a special 4K release, restored edition or something, or superior edition or something like that.
Wow.
And also Phantasm Ravager is coming finally, the 5th and final film of the series.
Cool.
But I'll give you guys more details about that later in the future. But what was your favorite likes of this of American Werewolf in London, Ronnie? What was your favorite scene? And Jeremy, what was your favorite moment of the movie?
Moment of the movie, I really like the very first time he transforms into the werewolf, because the special effects back then, the way it looked was just incredible.
I know. Well, I'll tell you what one of my favorite parts is, besides that, was the Jack character. When he first showed up in the hospital,
Oh yeah,
and you just gory and everything else. It's all there, and no cutaways, no nothing. It's in bright light. You just see the whole blood, and gore, and everything.
Yeah.
That was freaky. Hell yeah. That.
There was a scene that was cut out when he was eating the toast. You actually see the toast coming out of his neck.
Ooh.
Oh.
The censor said it was too violent. I mean, I'm like, I guess they haven't seen today's standards then.
Too violent.
What was your favorite scene, Ronnie? Or what moment caught you the most?
Okay, my favorite scene, it's kind of a funny part, is when he took that little kid's balloon.
Oh. Well, there was
That
one
was,
spectacular moment in there, too, is when he's in the porn theater and you see the breasts. You know, I mean,
yeah.
That was
it's
originally in the script. When he wrote the script, it was actually in a cartoon theater where there were cartoons shown.
Wow.
And in the script, the werewolf kills a bunch of children. Which,
yeah.
But the reason he changed it, because the cartoon theater's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Would have allowed that, you know what I mean? But then, I don't know, they shoot zombie children in Walking Dead, so I guess...
well, see, I mean, how's that any different? I mean, at least, you know...
But yeah, the special effects of the movie was probably better than anything you see today, period. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, Saw was probably as close as it's going to get to realism, you know? The Saw movies.
Yeah.
Because they use practical effects well to a point, you know what I mean?
Yeah. American...
I can't say I've seen...
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, like Josh was saying about the Saw films, I've only seen the first two, so I can't say how realistic they get.
They do.
I've never seen any of them.
I ended up turning my head to the last few movies that came out.
I've never seen any of them.
Now, this was the movie also casted two awesome actors, David Naughton and Griffin Dunne. Now, Griffin Dunne dies spectacularly in this movie. You know, it's like... And overall, the whole movie is just... it's out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Besides The Wolfman, this movie is one of my favorite werewolf movies of all time.
Well, there was another movie that was filmed in the same year, around the same time, that was also... Makeup was also done partly by Rick Baker, and that was The Howling.
Yeah, I've never really seen The Howling, so I can't really say much on that one, but...
Is that the movie with Jack Nicholson?
No, that's Wolf. Now, Howling was... The Howling was another that was done with FX effects as well. You know what I mean? CGI back then. I recommend it. If you've never seen The Howling, I recommend you watch it. It is a very good movie as well. The transformation...
Isn't another...
But they both looked really great. You know what I mean? I can't complain about either one of them. The Howling werewolves, though, they were stand-up ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They weren't four-legged hounds from hell, but they were still... it was a very damn good movie. I will say Howling was a very good movie. If you've not seen it, I recommend you watch it. It's good, you know?
Cool.
And they had a few other ones, but the rest of them were garbage. You know what I mean? Compared to these.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen The Howling, but to me, this movie is one of the best werewolf movies of all time, in my opinion.
There was another type of transformation movie that came out around the same time, too, called Cat People.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
You know?
I haven't actually heard of that one.
Oh, and since we're on the show, I want to do a tribute to Gene Wilder.
Oh, yes, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Mr. Willy Wonka, one of the greatest actors of all time.
Well, he'll be missed, especially the creepy Oompa Loompas, you know?
Yeah.
I think I dated an Oompa Loompa one time.
Wow, really? They exist?
I'm just joking. Well, wow. I know this is not... I don't know. There's not a whole lot to talk about the movie. The movie is... Huh?
Ba-loop-ba-doop-a-dee-doo.
Well,
Is there a sequel?
no.
So, Willy Wonka?
Hold on a minute, Ronnie. Willy Wonka. There is a sequel. It's not a sequel. It's a remake.
Oh, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you're talking
Oh,
about...
there never was a sequel to Willy Wonka. No, there wasn't a sequel.
You're talking about American
I'm talking
Werewolf in
about
London? Yeah, it was American Werewolf in Paris.
American Werewolf in Paris, and it's a total letdown.
Yeah, it was not as good as American Werewolf in London.
Scene on YouTube, and it was just crappy looking because they tried using CGI, and it does not hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing was a total crap fest. I pretended
Looked that good.
The only thing that was great about the movie was the soundtrack. That was it. That was about as good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, the movie sucked. It wasn't as good as American Werewolf in London.
now there is talk. There was a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. That Max Landis is going to do the remake.
Wow. Why
I
are
don't
they?
know. If they decided to do it and they went with practical effects, I might consider it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what film uses practical effects anymore?
Oh, off a keynote for just a second, because we can talk about other things as a little bit of horror as long as it kind of goes in with the werewolf thing. But there is another creature that's coming out. I want to throw it in because we won't get to do it on one of the shows this season, unless maybe we get time. We might be able to actually do it. We'll just have to wait and see. Is It as finished filming production of It is now finished filming.
Oh wow. Oh, and is this going to be like the way it was in the original one, or what?
They're going more by the book, but it is. I can't really. Let me tell you something. When you talk about remakes and reboots, I'm usually against remakes and reboots, most generally. However, since it was never done in the theater before, there's never been a theatrical version of it. I'm gonna give it a chance and see how it goes, because the other one was a TV movie. But personally, nobody can outdo Tim Curry as Pennywise. Period.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
However, I'll give this film a chance and see how it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually own it.
In fact, we have a special visitor this evening. This is for one of my upcoming projects. I just want to show you guys real quick, the audience and everybody. If I can, hold on. Give me just a second. There we go. Hello, this is a character that'll be in one of my film projects.
Scared the shit out of me. Are you trying to scare me or something? That was like totally wow.
I can't get too many details about the project just yet because I've still got a lot of filming with it to go. But
I'm gonna have bad dreams of psycho clowns chasing me in my sleep.
While we're on the subject, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a segment. We're gonna add in each episode, real quick, before we go back to American Werewolf in London, is our any projects that me or anyone else is doing, and so makers in the room anyways. Ronnie Taylor has a project that's coming. I'm going to tell you guys about that in a second. And Jeremy has some news that he's going to give in just a moment. But let me give you guys mine very quickly. It's very short and very sweet, okay? So give me just a second here. Okay. Project that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And I kind of wanted to give the audience a little bit of information real quick. If you guys have not subscribed or liked my GeoNeo Productions page, please give it a look because I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Like I said, we have a few different things coming. We have a new series called Joker Lives. It's basically Joker with a deadly blog, you know, in his blog. I think it's going to be very successful. Hopefully, we have five episodes of that for the first season. Now, a new film that's going to be coming out real soon is House by the Cemetery 2. I decided to go ahead and announce it because there's been a lot of film projects I did over the summer. I didn't even tell you, Jeremy, or you, Rodney, anything about them because I wanted to leave them as a surprise.
Oh, wow. Hooray. I like surprises.
But then, Rodney, hold on a second. Let me see if I can officially. I'll go ahead and tell you because he actually technically Ronnie already knows about it because he helped edit the film. So let's give a clap to Ronnie Taylor.
A round of applause. That was great.
But we can't really, I don't want to talk too much about the project just yet, but the trailer is out now if you want to see it. It's basically, this takes place 30-some years, 35 years after House by the Cemetery. And it's actually its 35th anniversary. So this will be the homage to that film. It basically, the little girl that was in the first film, what happened to her from the first film. And it's very creepy. It's not gory, bloody like some of the other projects that I've got, but it's a very good homage, I believe. The other project, a new film that's directed by Ronnie Taylor himself, The Haunting of Randall House.
Yes.
And I helped with the special effects and all that good stuff. I guess you could say I helped direct it a little bit, but not, he's the main director of the film. Very gory.
Get your heart out.
This is one of my most gory films I have ever done, on period. Ronnie and Jeremy have both gotten to see it. And real quick, Jeremy, each of you give me your opinions of what you think about it now that the edit is complete and all that stuff.
I
Don't
really,
say anything about
really
it.
enjoyed the haunt. I just really enjoyed it.
I think the blood factor was a very effective thing at the end, you know?
Yeah,
throughout the film, you know?
I think people are gonna like it.
I think people are gonna. I hope it freaks people out, you know? Really. The other, there was one more. Oh yes, everybody knows about it. Is my Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark series. It premiered last Monday, so you'll see 7 episodes. The second episode comes out every Monday, so you guys be looking forward to the next episode. Give you guys a little hint of what it is, what the title is, anyway, so you guys have a get-go of what it is. Let me see here. It's called The Babysitter, so be sure to be looking forward to that Monday. If you've not seen the series premiere, check it out. It's called The Haunted House.
Oh, wow.
And we have many more different things coming, including a new show that I'm working with. I can't talk too much about it just yet. It's a reality show that I'm working, trying to get with Bobby Brantley and Crazy Dave of Lizard Lick. So,
oh wow,
be
that'd be
looking
fun.
for more details in the future. All right, cool. Now we'll go ahead and go with Jeremy. Go ahead and talk about, or give whatever information you want to give. And if you have any other projects, talk about them real quick as well.
Well, I'll talk about the one that I'm working on. That I'm working on kind of right now. It's a short film that I want to make before the big one starts. But the big one I'm working on now is completely hush-hush. Details are still kind of being kept shut behind closed doors. I should have more information by December to give out, so we should have more information then. Reason why I can't give out information is because it's like totally hush-hush, like time, so I can't.
It's classified.
More details to come.
It's classified. That means if he tells you, he'll have to kill you. So yeah, don't ask.
Well then, I guess you guys are gonna die tonight.
Well, you know, and the good thing too is whenever your project comes out and whatever it is, you'll have some other projects to put to your name as well, including with Geo Neo Productions. So that's pretty cool.
I can say it's a thriller. You
know? Well, the you have a connection to the couple of my projects. So, what about you, Rodney? You have anything you want to say?
About what?
Oh, I didn't know if you had any about your new show that is going to be coming out in.
Oh, it's going to be great. I got some good ideas. I got some good ideas about some stuff I'm going to be working on and stuff like that. One of the shows.
I guess I'm gonna have to tell him. It's called Terror in the Isles.
Yeah.
with Ronnie Taylor.
Yeah.
He's my person sometimes, so I have to help roll it in there a little bit. It's that series will be coming out later this year, and it's going to be very awesome. We had the show before, but because of some technical difficulties, we lost the stuff, so we have to start again. But that's all right. We're
Yeah, I'm gonna come back
go.
with some new and awesome stuff.
So, anyways, I want to give out our final comments on American Werewolf in London before we say goodbye to the audience. I know this show was a little bit short, but our next couple of shows are going to be a little bit longer, maybe. It just depends on what we... Because actually, some of the projects we have coming up are multiple films throughout one character, so we'll have more content to talk about. But I wanted to get everything about our projects off the table as well. I want to give a rating real quick to American Werewolf in London. I give it a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing flawed about it. Even today, it stays up to standard. What about you, Jeremy?
5 out of 5.
Jeremy, the rating scale is 10 out of 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said 5 out of 5. Then 9.5 out. No, I'm just kidding. 10 out of 10. It's pretty good.
All right, Ronnie. Wolfman Taylor.
10 out of 10. I'll give it a 10.5.
Because you added up the boobies, right?
Best lines ever said in a movie.
What? Say it again.
Can I have a piece of toast?
Oh, wow.
Well, there's another thing, too. Walking Meatloaf.
Oh, wow, yeah. Walking Meatloaf. Jack.
Oh, I do have one other piece of news that's werewolf-related. Is another upcoming project that I'll be filming on October 5th. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys, everybody, the audience details. We're filming it's basically a prequel to my other film, The Lonesome Curse. Now, Lonesome Curse now has almost 100 million views now, from what I've understood.
All right.
Oh, wow.
We're close to 100 million views. It came out last October, but this is a worldwide thing with Roku and everything. But you got to remember, the first time we released it, it was like 50-some million views. Re-releasing on Roku again, and we got another close to almost 50 million views. So it's really exciting to be able to what I did before. So I'm coming out with another film that I'll be filming October 5th called The Lonesome Curse, The Beginning, which is a prequel to the first film.
Yeah, prequel is the beginning of it.
We have 2 more films that I'll be filming back-to-back, hopefully in November or December. The Lonesome Curse, Lonesome Curse 3, or I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be 3, I guess. Or Lonesome Curse 2, The Cursed Ones. And it will continue off from where Bobby Brantley's character left off. And then the third film, which, if we get them all together, is which I can't give too many details yet, but someone in the film is a vampire king, and it's a pretty epic battle. So it's gonna have some tie-ins to Fright Night and The Lost Boys.
Oh, wow. Both good movies, by the way.
And Ronnie gets to make a cameo! Yay!
Gee, do I get to be the wolf?
We'll just have to wait and see.
Cool.
And then, if everything works out, Jeremy will also... I'm going to try to get you to get a cameo in the film as well. One of the films.
Jeremy gets to be in it. He's going to be the psychopathic killer who kills everybody.
No, actually, he's... I need... I'm not going to tell which film it's going to be included in, but I need a scene where you look like you're being chased by a creature. And you end up getting killed.
You're
going to be chased by a creature. Can you do good blonde joke or blonde impression?
I'll find out.
Well, guys, we're going to call this...
Remember to scream a lot, too. So, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, guys, this is... I guess this is it for this evening. And till next time... We'll see y'all, and be sure to tune in next week as we talk another great horror film. In fact, movie it is, and then we can, I believe, let me take a look and see here. because I got them all listed here. Hold on just a second. Trying to remember what it was. Oh, I think this. Let's see. Oh yes. We're gonna do. I'm trying to remember which. Who is next? Let me take a look and see what it was. I believe it was Fright Night next week, but I'm not sure.
Good movie.
I got to look again because I can't remember which. I've got them listed, but I'm trying to remember which films I had in order of. Let me look here. I don't want to give the audience the wrong films, you know. Each week. We're going to talk about 1980. I believe it was 85 when it came out. And then the week after that, we're going to talk Phantasm, the entire series, all 5 films.
Hooray!
All right.
Then I'll be able to have seen Ravager. And also, I don't know if anybody knows this, but apparently, a friend of mine went and saw it in Kansas City. They had a viewing of it. My name appears in the credits for Ravager. So I'm really looking forward to that. Apparently, Don liked a scene in my script from... But I had seen that script years ago, so it's kind of unique. But anyways, all right, guys. Till next time, here is our intro. Goodbye. All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Till next week, we'll see you again on Fright Night Radio.
Ooh.